So I wasn't going to make this video for a few reasons, but every reason that I came up with was pretty much every reason on why I should make this video. So I recently had a falling out with a friend. Not going to name any names in any part of this situation because I am an adult. That isn't going to give into petty drama. But something that happened during this falling out just really tipped me the wrong way. So to give a little bit of backstory, so this person and I had a disagreement, and I say disagreement because it wasn't an argument. So it was literally, he had one view, I had another. We weren't seeing eye to eye on this. We had a disagreement, and he was taking my text the wrong way. And as many of you will know, it is never ever a good idea to have an argument, disagreement, whatever, over text, because your text can be misconstrued in different ways that you mean, and things can just go topsy-turvy and whatever, and it can all just end up going wrong. So I said that I would call him and try and explain, like, hey, because I said, I really think you're taking my words the wrong way, let me explain it to you. And he didn't want to answer my phone call because he told me that it was better so that he can't misinterpret what I was saying, because he's already got his evidence written down. He was saying that I was gonna pretty much manipulate his idea of what he already had going on because I would tell him something different. That was the first thing that is kind of bullying, because you're telling me that I'm going to manipulate you and that I'm going to purposely change your idea for my benefit, whereas I wasn't, even though that was not my plan at all, because things had already been misinterpreted. I am trying to straighten them out, because people who know me, I'm a very straight up person, and I will tell you if I have an issue with you. So trying to put that idea in my head that I'm going to manipulate you is exactly manipulating. So I wasn't gonna let him just tell me that, I'm manipulating him and that's just how it is, because I knew what I was trying to say and I needed him to know that, because you're painting me in a false light and I don't want you to go telling people, being like, oh, she's this bad person, she's this, she's that. So I sent voice memos and I said, hey, clearly you don't want to talk, that's fine, you don't have to talk, but I just need you to listen. I'm assuming he did. Didn't say anything from them though, so I don't know if I know he saw them, but whether he did listen to them or take anything out of them, I don't know, but I doubt it, considering we are no longer friends. But that was kind of the end. After I sent the voice memos, there was no other back and forth. I just wished him well, because I am an adult. Sometimes, you do lose friends, you have to cut people out of your life for various different reasons, but no matter how or why you're cutting that person out of your life, you don't wish ill on them. I said in the memo, I don't wish ill on any parties involved in this, because I don't think badly of you. It was just misconstrued and I didn't mean it to be. And that's what I thought was the end. That's not when I actually thought anything about any sort of bullying. I just kind of let bygones be bygones, and I was like, well, it was, nice to have this friendship, but that's it. The next morning I wake up and I have a text from this person, and this text came through bear in mind, the whole argument sort of finished around 10 p.m. and I got this text at 3 o'clock in the next morning, and it said, you're a This, at the time, when I read it, I just laughed, because I am a strong, independent person, and I no longer will be a victim to bullying. Because if you want to dig at me to make yourself feel better, fine, whatever, but you're not gonna get a reaction out of me. I didn't reply to that text, I didn't argue with him on that text, I didn't get upset over that text, I just let it be. But the more I thought about it, the more angry I got, because I just kept thinking, and that's how all of this came to be a video, is if I was literally anyone else besides me, that would really hurt, because this person was a really good friend of mine for a while, and something like that, over something that wasn't even an issue, but to get a reaction like that, I just thought was not okay. I know some people, feel the need to jab at others to make themselves feel better, but that is bullying. That is being a bully. That is pushing someone down to get your own personal gain. And the fact that this text happened at 3 a.m. in the morning, he'd clearly been thinking about the situation, because it's 5 hours later than when everything happened. And I mean, if you wanted to end the conversation with that, whatever, it's your last final hurrah on, I have the upper hand, which you don't, because I really couldn't care. But the fact that it happened so much later just proves that he wanted me to start thinking about this again, and wanted me to feel like I was the bad person and I made all of this, happen, that I'm the reason we're not friends anymore. And like I said, I was raised to, take everything with a grain of salt. The reason why I'm making this video, because as I've stated, I really couldn't care about what he called me. It's a name. I've been called worse by better, to be honest. So I thought about how other people take insults like this. If I was someone who had really lacking self-esteem, a real bad body image or something like that, and someone starts calling me names, it can be detrimental to a person's health. It can lead to some pretty serious things, as you can probably guess where I'm going. Calling someone a name or being rude to someone over social media doesn't make you a better person. The fact that you couldn't tell me that in person or over the phone where you could actually speak just proves that you are hiding behind your cell phone. And people who are keyboard warriors make me mad, because if you have an issue with someone, you tell them. Someone is upsetting you or doing something that you don't like, tell them. Don't wait until you're not in front of that person's face to then just type away on your keyboard and go, you're a nasty person, you do all of this, because that makes you no better than that person. So I'm making this video for all the people who have been bullied, to say, if you are being bullied or have been bullied, please go see a teacher or a friend, a family member, an adult, a peer, anyone, and tell them what is happening. If you are not strong enough to turn to that person yourself and say, stop, please go see someone that can. If I'm making this video for the bullies, to tell them you need to stop. It is not okay to run someone down. It is not okay in any circumstance. I don't care if the other person started it. It doesn't matter. Like I said, even after all this sort of argument and things like that, I still wish this person well, because other than this, we had a pretty alright friendship. We actually had a great friendship. He's a great person, and I don't think he's a bad person. I think he just did a little bit of a shitty thing, but it doesn't excuse the behavior. And basically, I just wanted to say that to the bullies, I hope this video makes you realize your behavior, because some people don't know that they're being bullies because that's either how they were raised or what they grew up around or whatever reason. But from something you can take from this video, please check your behavior. Being a keyboard warrior does not make you brave. After all, no matter what a person has done to you, never wish hate on another person, because it just spreads the negativity. It just continues the cycle. That's pretty much all I have to say. I am okay because it doesn't affect me anymore. If you are still being affected and this video helped you, let me know. I am an open ear to anyone that wants to tell me their story in private or in public or anything like that. I want people to be aware that this is still an issue and a growing issue. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.